scholarship candidate for this year, or this upcoming year, I should say. And I will be to tell you a little bit about myself. I am originally from the state of Illinois. I grew up near the confluence of the Ohio and Mississippi rivers, where my father was the game warden for the state of Illinois in the southern portion of the state. And my family owns 110 acres there. And it was on that land that I grew a love of nature and all things wild. And when it came time to decide what I was going to do with my life, I knew that art and our natural resources were the most important thing to me, and that's why I came upon landscape architecture, and it's been my passion and my life for the last, basically all my life, I should say. I love all things outdoors, and I believe that our natural forests and our ecosystems and our landscape are the most pristine, most beautiful gardens of all, and that's what I want to focus my career on, is preserving and enhancing those, so that children who don't necessarily have the opportunity to grow up in those environments like I did have that chance to enjoy not only the landscapes but the creatures and the other elements that inhabit those landscapes. And that's what's been the focus of my education. Primarily my master's research is doing all with natural resources and management related to our landscapes and enhancing those. And that's what a lot of my scholarship focused on when I sent in my application. And I just want to say it was a really joyous moment for me to be selected as your candidate and your representative for the state of Idaho. I was so elated. I actually was in tears when I got the email from Rosalind and Kent to Canlis, and I just want to say this means so much to me, because I can't say this has been a difficult or an easy path to take. I've paid for a lot of my scholarship and my education through loans and what scholarships that I could get available, and I've worked nonstop to make this dream come to life. And I just want to say that the Garden Club has truly allowed me to pursue this and to make it a little easier on me, so I can spend more time on my studies. And I just want to say thank you again. This truly means a lot to me, and I look forward to having my application reviewed and representing the state of Idaho at the national and the regional levels. This has been a true honor, and I'm so grateful to all of you. Thank you so very, very much.
Material.
Look at this.
See, when you get in your 60s, you don't take it off, you put it on. This is made out of scrap material, and it is the most comfortable skirt in the world.
Oh,
Okay, you can time me now. 12 things you can do with. Okay.
It's beautiful.
Cut holes in the bottom. You pick berries, run water, and vegetables, fruit comes out. That's one. Another thing you do is you put water in this, and it waters flats beautifully.
Oh,
Okay, there's
nice.
two things. This is an egg picking and a berry picking bucket. And this is wire from Christmas tree lights that have gone out.
Oh, nice.
And I make a lot of salsa, so you have a whole table full of vegetables, and you're trying to pick them up and put them into the pot.
All right.
Works beautifully.
Some salad.
Ever train a dog? What do you get behind? And make for sure you have two separate ones. Okay? This is a plant. You can put a plant on this. Drip pan. Okay, where's my cat? Oh crap, the cat's out. Okay, you cut the bottom of this off. It's also a plant dish. And when you're teaching little dogs and little kittens to eat, just a perfect size, they can get their chin over it.
Oh.
And there is two more things. Where are they? Oh, there they are. There we are. Okay, plant stakes.
Oh,
And if you're going to be watering flats, put clear nail polish over it, and it'll last forever. And you have the Ziplocs. You put vegetables in the freezer, fruit.
Yeah.
I hate writing on them because I use them over. Well, you just do this and slip it in there, and you're done. Teflon scraper, Teflon pan scraper. And the favorite one, and my dogs were so mad at me, I buy my dogs toys and buy my dog toys. This is their favorite toy. I got dirty looks this morning. Okay, 12 things what's her name? Just a second. From Valley, is Joan Thomas here? Thank you. Valley, we're the only clubs that sent me recycling hints, and go back there and pick something off the recycling table for a price. Anytime. Thank you.
One of these is the beautiful and delicate green Luna moth. How many of you ever seen this moth? Because it grows only in the eastern part of the United States. The moth mainly lives in the eastern United States. Its size, while large and impressive, is not the largest moth. Its 3.2 of 1 inch by 8/10 of an inch is all surpassed by the Cyrcopian moths, whose size is 5.5 inches by 1.2 of an inch. This moth also lives in the eastern U.S. This is our misfortune. We don't see them here.
Wow. Wow. I may add to that, in Grangeville, Idaho, where I live, there was a cocoon on a birch tree. And I asked the people, it was my music teacher, I asked him if I could take that. Of course, he wanted to know why and so forth, but I was collecting butterflies at the time. And I took that cocoon home and put it on the picture frame in my bedroom. And one day when I came home from school, this wet thing, huge wet thing, it was this big, came flopping at me. I thought it was like a bat. I was scared to death. And when it dried, it was beautiful. And those little holes in his wings or spots are translucent. You can see right through them.
Wow.
And I wanted to add, oh, she's timing you. I'm sorry.
Also, the polyphemus moth.
Your microphone's Carol.
Oh, sorry. Also, the polyphemus moth is a 5.3 inch and 1.3 of an inch is almost as large. It lives all across the U.S. and into Mexico and Canada. These moths have similar colorations and both have eye spots. The sphinx moth, where did I put it over here? The sphinx moth is called the hummingbird moth. So I'm sure a lot of you have seen it in fact, and it's one of the more interesting moths, of course.
Okay, Joyce, we'll let it go on.
All of the larger moths have large caterpillars or larvae referred to as hornworms. This is the destructive stage. One larva you may recognize and is commonly called by its name is the woolly bear. The banded woolly bear is black with an orange stripe. This is one thing I know you've all seen because they're very prolific, this little woolly bear, and it hatches into this. You may not realize what the moth itself looks like, but there it is. Moths go through the same process as butterflies with the adult laying eggs, hatching into a worm or caterpillar, spinning into a cocoon, which may be in the ground or hanging from a tree or plant, then turning into a mature moth.